Thanks, Diana. Yes, good poetry is hard to find, and it's often needlessly complex when simplicity will do. So today I want to recommend the Odes of Pablo Neruda. And I would recommend the Spanish-English translation because Spanish is pretty easy to follow along with. And even with my hitchhiker's level of Spanish, it's helpful to have the translation there and you get more out of it. One great thing about Neruda is that he follows in that South American poet's tradition of also being involved in politics and the life of the people and trying to change things in the real world, not just being lost in his books and his ivory towers. He is a very earthy guy, and the more I learn about him, the more intrigued and the more I like him. These poems are so powerful because he gets in some very deep ideas and places in just talking about things like ode to tomatoes, ode to my suit, ode to a bricklayer, ode to a ship in a bottle. And it is rather amazing to see what deep ideas he can draw out of looking at very simple objects. This book is very important to me because I found it on my 30th birthday in this Mexican beach town, and the very first poem is called Ode to an Invisible Man. And I believe I identify with that poem more than almost any other piece I've read in my life. I'm not going to read that poem today because it's a little bit too personal, but in the next video I will read Ode to a Seagull, which really demonstrates his ability to say something beautiful and deep and also very, very funny. So if you're looking for great poetry that you could read to your kids or read to yourself, the Odes of Pablo Neruda.